Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Magnificent and another episode of the Rambler Diaries. I haven't done one in quite some time, but figured now is a good time as any to launch another episode of the Rambler Diaries. A lot of stuff has changed. You may be asking yourself if you're watching this, Matt, why are you wearing sunglasses? Well, just because I can. That's all. That's really all. But yes, like I said, a lot of things have been changing. A lot of things have been happening these last couple weeks since the last episode launched. I believe it was with Rob Percha of Perch Points. They did their March Madness bracket. And I did not win the $50 prize, but I can definitely say I got the silver. That's right. I came in second place. Very happy about that, only because I don't watch college basketball unless it is for March Madness. So, as you can tell, good old Oakland University did a really good job of going past the first round, but couldn't get it done on the second round. So, but the fact that I got second place in a bracket that was, or in a group of, I believe it was 17 different people, and I was really happy to get the silver. So I will proudly take the silver. As for the other group that I was a part of, I came in first place, so woohoo! Let's go, Magnificent Bracket. I'm all for that. So that happened. Another thing that has happened as of recently, I've talked about this on the different episodes, but I got I had a deviated septum, and it was mainly caused by wrestling and football and just childhood, boyhood, rough housing and stuff like that. So my the septum wasn't on the straight and narrow. So, and of course it was causing me to snore and not breathe out of both nostrils. So I had to get that checked up. You probably have heard in past episodes that I may have sounded a little nasally, and that was mainly the cause of it. Now had the surgery, and doctor said surgery went well. I had these like really thick splints in my nose for about a week, and so I had a bandage underneath the nose. And of course the main joke of all of my friends was, "Oh, Matt, did you get a nose job?" And I would say, "Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be looking like little Michael Jackson." So with that, it healed a little. It definitely was. It's also been a very big challenge as well, because I was off of work for 2 weeks, and as the healing process was happening, I had gone down to Indiana for Easter to visit family members, and especially visit my 98-year-old great grandmother and have lunch with her, and also see cousins and aunts and uncles and everything. And that whole weekend, I couldn't smell anything. I couldn't breathe, and it just felt, my nose felt so swollen from the inside. And so on Tuesday, when we came back from the trip, I called the doctor's office, and they said, "Hey, can you?" I was like, "Hey, can you get me in? I'm having complications." And so I went in on a Thursday, and the doctor looked in the nose and started poking around in there, and he said, "Yep, you got some hematomas." And if you don't know what a hematoma is a blood pocket that swells up, and I had a bunch of them in there, and they were pretty much touching together. And so I had emergency surgery that Friday, and doctor went in and made an incision and drained the pockets, and also put the stents back in. So now I have the stents in as we're speaking, and now I have the good, on the plus side, I'm breathing just fine. and I'm very happy about that, and knowing that the healing process is going really well, taking my medicine and and everything like that. Now, one thing that I did not know about anything, and of course I'm not a doctor or medical expert or anything like that, but after talking with a buddy of mine who is a medical expert, as well as doing my own research, so if you're taking antibiotics, don't take alcohol, because you will end up puking or having the other way, diarrhea. That's right, diarrhea. I said it twice just to emphasize it. So I'll tell you this: when I went down to Indiana, of course, it was a celebratory time, so I had a beer for dinner and I had a beer for lunch. But that weekend, after that weekend, I had something called the Hershey Squirts. After mixing with the antibiotics. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take antibiotics and alcohol, it doesn't work. It doesn't go well. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you here. Don't do it. It's not fun. Your ass is going to be as raw as it could get, okay? So, but yeah, so that's been kind of going on. Of course, I've been really lazy these past few weeks in the healing process. Of course, trying to get active, walking as much as I can. Just went to the driving range with my buddy Chris, because we're going to Florida in the beginning of May. And we're going to go on a golf thing. We're going to go on a golf course in the resort and golf 9 holes. And so we had to practice for that. So that was probably the most active part of it. I've been delaying on the gym only because of doctor's orders. I haven't gone back to work yet. But the good thing is the healing process is going really well. And I'm really excited to get back to work as much as, I tell you what, when you are off X amount of weeks, you almost get excited to go back to work because, you see your coworkers and everything. But for the most part, you also want to be making that money. But as for now, I'm just enjoying medical leave as of right now. But yeah, so going to the gym, not happening these past few days or these past few weeks. And it's kind of bumming me out only because, I'm getting really lazy and I can feel my body not being as strong as it once was before surgery. So, and also with that, I wouldn't even say my self-confidence, but more it's kind of like when you go and work out and you go to the gym, you have a certain mindset of like what you want to look like, and also your, like I said, like your self-confidence does go up and everything. And I've kind of been sitting at home and just kind of resting, and that's all I can do is rest, and I'm okay with that. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I really want to go to the gym. And of course, my buddy Thomas is like my workout buddy, and so he's been slacking too. And so I feel like I've been really kind of letting him down on that kind of sort of sense. But in all sense of the word, I just want to make sure that I'm 100% healthy so that I can go back to the gym and work out. And hopefully I can knock out a couple of gym sessions before before Florida, so I can at least have that beach bod and I can look good in a bathing suit. So fingers crossed on that, and that way we can enjoy the trip, and I can enjoy the trip, because we're going to be going to we're going to a water park, and there's pools and lazy rivers in the resort. So I'm definitely gonna have my shirt off most of the time. So hopefully I can look good in a bathing suit. And of course, springtime. Speaking of which, it's springtime, ladies and gentlemen. It is springtime, and boy, is everybody happy about it. I told everybody, I said, just wait We're going to continue with the cold throughout March. Once April hits, we don't have to complain about that snow. We don't have to complain about that awful weather in Michigan. Now we can enjoy the sunshine. We can enjoy the nice weather. And I can say I've looked at all the trees and everything, and there's spring has sprung. I'm very happy about that. So, with that being said, summer's now just around the corner. Do you have any summer plans? I sure do. I am definitely going on one vacation only this summer. But the plan is to go on a lot more fishing trips, a lot more boating adventures, and having fun on that, as well as going golfing more. Yeah, I would like to go golfing more. I understand it's an expensive sport, but the good thing is I am all for going golfing and just enjoying either 9 holes, 18 holes. It don't matter to me. As long as I'm getting that sunshine on me, I'm all good. So, but I'm really looking forward to that. There was talks about possibly going skydiving. So if that happens, I'm all for it. And so I'm really looking forward to that as well. But if it doesn't happen, that's okay. It's still on my bucket list. So, but I'm definitely enjoying the nice weather and trying to catch a tan as much as possible. So, but yes, a lot of things have been happening these past few weeks. And, I just wanted to, come on here and let you know, kind of what's been going on since I've been kind of delayed with everything. But also, if you've heard in the past couple episodes, Y'all Band has been on. They have been in the studio, and they have now released a new single. It's called Forever. It's fantastic. It's what they are, country, R&B mixed together, and it's absolutely incredible. I was playing that song on repeat, just trying to learn the words and everything. They're going to be performing at Rogers Roost. I'll be there 8 p.m. So if you're anywhere near Rogers Roost on Shaner, come see them. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the vibes. They're going to be doing an amazing job. I know because they were at Tin Roof when I went to go see them for their debut at Tin Roof, and they blew the house down. I was so happy for them, and they did an incredible job. And the band that was right after them, from what I heard from other people that had stayed, that band did not compare to y'all. Y'all Band is making stuff happen. So if you have not yet, go on to y'allband.com and check out where they're going to be performing. Check them out. Have a nice time. They play amazing music, and they might play their new single. So if you're going to Rogers Roost, make sure you're there. Also, another thing that had happened recently, WrestleMania 40. If you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, listen up. WrestleMania 40. Saturday and Sunday, okay? The Rock was there, Undertaker, John Cena, Rey Mysterio, all of those guys were there. And they put on a heck of a show, as well as the other superstars that were there. This was probably the best WrestleMania that I've seen in a very long time. And WrestleMania 40, they've just set the bar to a whole new level. Of course, with Vince McMahon and his shitting accusations on I don't know if it was a young intern or anything like that, but yeah, he's not running WWE no more. But his son-in-law is, and he's doing an amazing job. Triple H is doing an absolutely incredible job, and it is truly a new era. They have said that is a new era, and it is truly a new era of wrestling, professional wrestling, in sports entertainment. And I'm excited to see what happens. Granted, I'm not as big as a fan as I was when I was a kid, but I can definitely tell you this. When I watched WrestleMania on Sunday and saw the main event with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and how you saw The Undertaker was there, John Cena, The Rock, it was absolutely electric. And I'm not kidding you. I had goosebumps. It was such an incredible moment. So all I can say is good for them, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Of course, they're a part of this collaborative group that not only the WWE is a part of, but the UFC is a part of. So a lot of money is going to be coming their way, but also a lot of good stuff is coming their way as well. You know, of course the UFC has been doing very well in the past few years, and you know WWE will be a part of that, and so I think it will be absolutely incredible. So, but with that being said, I'm very excited to continue on this journey. I've been really, every now and again, it pops in my head that I need to journal, you know, and I gotta get back into it, you know, and just kind of document what's been going on. Of course, with the Rambler Diaries, that helps, but pen to paper. That's how it originally was, pen to paper. Of course, back in the old days, they were doing rocks and chisels, but then it became pen to paper. But I need to get back into journaling. And if you're someone who journals either on a daily, on a weekly basis, continue doing it. It's absolutely incredible for your mental health. It's incredible for documenting your life, and for that purpose, having family members to read what was going on during that time of your life. And when you're dead and gone, they can look back on what you went through, what you experienced, what you used to do, or anything like that, and kind of what your journey was. So I definitely need to get back into journaling, and that was something that I really need to get going on. So, but all in all, I appreciate every single one of you that listens, that tunes in, that checks in, and everything like that. Keep watching, keep listening. You can check it out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and make sure you check out the Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok at Magnificent Podcast to get the clips and everything like that. So, but we got a lot of people coming on. I got a guy by the name of Doug Button coming on. He is a entrepreneur. He runs his own DJ company. He does different weddings and different cool events, as well as he runs a title boxing gym. It's not what you think when you think of boxing gym. If you want to take a class, you will not get hit in the face. The good thing is he will put you through, him as well as his other colleagues will put you through an amazing workout. I went to a personal class, not one-on-one, but it was with a group of people, and he worked my ass out, and it was absolutely incredible. I probably haven't sweat like that since high school. So he really puts you through it, but he also, you know, make sure that you know the different steps and the different punches and everything like that. But I promise you, if you're looking for a good cardio workout, that is it. Go see Doug at Title Boxing at, I believe it's 25 and Romeo Plank, I believe. I'm not exactly for certain, but I'll elaborate that when he comes on. But if you are interested in checking out Title Boxing, definitely go do that. But I got Doug Button coming on. I'm very excited to have him on and talking with him. And I got a few others that have been wanting to come on. Lance Jackson, or Lance Starr, a.k.a. Lance Starr, the professional wrestler who is a former classmate of mine. Him and I have been in the talks of coming onto the show again. And this time it can be video recorded, as well as the legendary Breck Kinsey. She's a radio DJ. She's been on here before. She was in the earlier episodes when it was not video. But now she wants to come on, and we had a great conversation back then, and I'm sure we're going to have an even better conversation now. So we've been in the talks as well, and many, many more to come. So keep watching, keep listening, and I very much appreciate everything that you guys have, that have done for me, and in being, what am I trying to say here? The fact that you guys have been watching, listening, and the feedback that you guys give is absolutely amazing. So keep spreading the word about Magnificent. Keep spreading the word. I tell all your friends. Let them follow the Instagram, the Facebook, the TikTok at Magnificent Podcast, and just keep spreading the word, because I will keep coming out with content, and I will keep coming out with different guests and different conversations to be had, because there's a lot more people to be having conversations, and I'm excited to see what comes in the future. But with that being said, thanks for listening. We'll catch you on another episode of Magnificent. This is the Rambler Diaries. I'm out. Deuces.